Good morning, everybody. This is John the Pokeball, and today we're going to be playing some ladder matches using a deck that I built yesterday that revolves around Cinderace V and VMAX. The Cinderace itself is not a bad card. It's got 210 HP, which is right there in line with almost all V cards. And it has a really nice ability. The Field Runner ability allows it to have free retreat if there's a stadium card in play. And that can be quite valuable when you need it. And then on top of that, for 2 fire and 1 colorless energy, it's got 140 damage. That's pretty good. That will certainly allow you to 2-hit any tag team cards out there. And it will put a nice chunk of damage on a VMAX card, but not quite enough to get that 2-hit knockout. You're still in 3-hit knockout territory. But if you evolve up to Cinderace VMAX, the counter attack is invaluable. We saw how great that worked with Reshiram and Charizard in the tag team era. It does 30 more damage on top of the amount of damage that was done to you by your opponent's last turn. So that could be a lot of damage if they're doing something like, I don't know, Tag Bolt, 200 damage right there. You get Tag Bolted, you're going to be able to turn right around and do 230 right back, and that is within 1 hit point away of knocking out Pikarom. So there you go. And then your Max Pyro Ball does 170, plus it burns your opponent. So technically you're doing 190 on the turn that you have attacked with, and that's pretty good because that will definitely allow you to 2-hit almost all VMAX cards, with the exception of anything that's got, say, Big Charm or buff padding. So that's gonna get you in that realm of a 2-hit knockout. I've got Torkoal as a one-off card. I want to kind of use it to disrupt, say, any deck that relies on Bolton V, which is most Pikarom decks out there now, to try to get their energy spread around. This guy will knock 2 energy off of the active Pokemon. So if Boltund is up there and he takes 2 energy, you're doing 120 plus, he has to start over. And if you think about any Pikarom deck that's using Thunder Mountain, the energy cost for full blitz is 2 energy at that point. So you get this guy off, his attack off, and then Pikarom's got to start over. So that's really big. So I've kind of got him in there as a one-off just in case I run into Pikarom and I have that opportunity. Or even with Dragapult. Dragapult takes 2 energy to get his attack off. So there you go. This guy could disrupt Dragapult quite easily. The most fire decks do include 4 Volcanion. Same here. That puts us into our first turn we need to be going second when we're playing this deck. A couple of Dedenne for a discard and draw. I've got 1 Fire Spinner in here just in case I don't get to start with a Volcanion. And if I've got the Fire Spinner in my hand and my turn 1 going second, I can at least get 3 energy out there on the board. And if I've got a Welder, I've still got Cinderace ready to go. I've got 2 Evolution Incense to just help me search out my VMAXs. Fiery Flint to just help me get fire energy in play. I've got the Fire Crystal to get that energy back out of the discard. I've got the Pokégear to help me look for any supporters that I may need. I've got the 4 customary quick balls. I've got 1 reset stamp for just a little bit of disruption. The customary 4 switches. I've got 2 giant hearths to help me dig out energy. Because, I mean, you know, fire just, it depends on energy so much so, you know, because, you know, it's a very energy hungry dex. Because most fire types, you know, at minimum take 3 energy. And a lot of them take 4. I mean, you know, your Reshiram Charizard, your Charizard breaks, and a lot of those guys, the Torkoal, you know, takes 4 energy to get their attacks moving. I've got 2 bosses commands, 2 Marnies, 3 professors research, and what fire deck is not complete without 4 welder? So, gotta have 4 welder. I got a couple of big charms to try to extend the Cinderace VMAX's HP out a little bit to try to, you know, put him in at least maybe 3-hit territory with some cards. So that's why that's there. Then I got 12 fire energy. So let's jump in and see how this deck runs. Whoops. I meant to go to versus. So I'm playing with the very beautiful Pokemon Trainer Kit sleeves. Those have got to be my favorite sleeves of all time. Love them. And we've got the Volcanion on the start, but that is a little rough. But fortunately, well, we're having to go. We got first go, so we're going to have to see. I guess that's more of an unfortunate situation. What my opponent playing with here? He's playing with Garchomp and Giratina. I have not seen that card in action in a while. So he's going in for that linear attack. Let's go ahead and get this guy up here. Yeah, I'm going to Marnie because I need to get something in play. Well, I'm just having a rough go finding cards this morning. But he has still got to get 1 more energy on there before he can do his big attack. I think my camera just died. It did? Hang on. Sorry for the technical difficulties there, y'all. Alright, let's welder a couple energy onto this bad boy. Oh, now I get my Cinderace. Okay. Well, we've got a... All's not lost. looks like I'm playing from behind, but if that Pokégear will give me a welder, then I will be in a good situation. Because if he knocks me out this turn, I'm going to put up the other Volcanion, and then I will Fire Crystal the 2 energy back out of the discard pile. Cross my fingers for a welder. Boom! There we go. We are in good position now. Let's go. Get our VMAX out. And now we are ready to rock and roll. Yeah, we're in a good spot. At least I think what I may do this next turn, at least what I'm considering, is I think I'm going to switch with the Volcanion. Actually, I think I've got a better idea. Instead of giving him 3, unless he has a boss's order. I think I've got him this next turn. Because what he's gonna do, he's gonna charge up the Yeah, he's going to get the Blacephalon in play. He's going to do some damage, but not enough to knock out my Cinderace VMAX. And then I'm just going to boss his order up. The Mewtwo, and I've got game. There we go. That's game. All right. Bring that up. 140 and 140 is 280. Yeah, I should be able just to take him out on that. And there you go. There's game. So, round 1. So we're off into round 2. I won the coin flip. I'm going second. Give me a Volcanion. There we go. Let's go. And I got the, yeah. Let's just... take off with this deck, guys. All right, so starting out, let's see, I can do 50. That would be enough to knock out. If I welder onto the Volcanion and just go ahead and attack, I could knock out the Jirachi. But sometimes playing too aggressive will bite you in the backside. So I think I am going to just try to keep on with my game plan here. I'm wanting to use the quick ball. I'm going to bring up a Cinderace, and then, oh yes, okay, that might change everything dependent upon... If I can get... No switches. Oh, I thought I clicked 2. I must have misclicked because I could have swore I clicked that twice. And I just got a little click happy, I suppose. Well, do I go ahead and play... So let's do this. Let's put 1 there. 2 here. All right, no harm, no foul. Even though I misclicked, that's still okay. Okay, good. We're playing to a deck that's weak to fire, so we're in a pretty good spot. To be perfectly honest. So that's a good thing. So I think my next turn, I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and quick ball up maybe a second Cinderace. That feels right. And attach to that guy. And then I'm going to Marnie. I wonder if I should have put a tool scrapper into this deck, because I am now in a little bit of a pickle with that Zacian there. That kind of changes the dynamic just a wee bit. Let's play our Cinderace and get him. I think I'm going to Dedenne away this. professors away that. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. And with that, he's still not going to be able to attack me this turn with, unless he gets a switch off of one of these this acrobatic. I'm not feeling that he got it. Okay. That's one way of doing it. I've got to find a way to knock that Zacian out. I really wish I had a tool scrapper in here now. I'll put that down for version 2.5 of this deck. Because this is version 2. You know, y'all never got to see version 1. Version 1 was a little bit of a train wreck in practice until I started refining it down a little bit. I feel actually pretty comfortable with version 2. Version 1, I don't know what I was thinking, but I actually put Green's Exploration in there, and then I realized I've got way too many ability cards in the deck. And the deck was actually holding its own, even though half the time I couldn't play the greens just out of just sheer, oh, whoops, you know, I just wasn't thinking, and oh goodness, yeah, because I need that boss. There it is. Now, do I go after Lucario, or do I go after, so 140, 160, that's 200. Let's protect my other Cinderace here by evolving him just a wee bit. Oh, well, and he scoops. Okay. I feel like that he had me at a little bit of an advantage. But all right, here we go. We are getting ready to jump into round 3 with our Cinderace deck. Let's see if we can pull off 3 wins with this guy. There's a good chance I'm playing a fire deck since he's using a Charizard coin. Okay. Yeah, it's not bad. We're in a pretty good spot here. We have just about everything we need to start off. Got a Welder, Ultra Ball. looks like we're dealing with. Okay. They took 2 mulligans. The only thing I could hope for even more was, that's even better. Buff padding. The more I play with this deck, though, I'm starting to think a tool scrapper might be more beneficial than the reset stamp. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get Cinderace into play here. Let's drop 1 energy. Alright, we'll play that one. Make sure I click them both this time. All right. And I think we are ready for, I think I'm just going to pull 2. Turn 2. Interesting. I have to admit, I'm not familiar with this deck. Flaming Shot. Yeah, I cannot say I know what to expect here, because I honestly don't. I'm going to go ahead and pull those at least back into my hand. And now I'm going to hold off and so he has 2 fire energy in hand. Okay, he's got 3. Going to get 2 more. So all he's got in his hand at this moment is fire energy. Oh no, he had a bosses. Okay. All right. Not exactly the attack that I was hoping to pull off, but it's not a bad move, because I will at least be able to I should be able to take out, and he scoops. So that's three rounds in a row with Cinderace. I would like to have played that match all the way out, but I think it's pretty easy to see I had the win in hand pretty much, and the deck plays pretty well. I think the only thing different that I may add to it is I may drop the reset stamp for a tool scrapper. All right, so there you have it, Cinderace VMAX. I do enjoy how the deck plays. I think I am going to swap out that Reset Stamp for a Tool Scrapper, and maybe even take one energy out and add a second Tool Scrapper. That way it'll at least give me a chance in case I were to prize a card. But all in all, the deck plays quite well. I don't know if I would rank the Cinderace decks up there with like Dragapult or Pikarom, but you know, it does play quite well. The search seems to go quite well. I was able to find the cards that I needed when I needed them. So that was I feel like the deck works really well there. The Welder accelerates the energy just enough, especially with Cinderace being a 3 energy card. That makes it the perfect card to go with Welder. You know, even more so than like Reshizard. And I really like this deck. I think with a little more refining, this deck could do quite well. So don't be surprised if I do another video with a version 2.5 or even a version 3.0. So that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful 4th of July weekend if you are in the United States. If you're worldwide, I just hope you have a wonderful weekend. I hope you all stay safe out there. And most of all, thank you for watching. If you like our content, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe, ring that bell, so I can just keep making content for you guys. So anyways, I got to jump off here. My family is getting a new dog today, and we have to drive 3 hours from here to go and pick up our puppy. She's going to be a little Shih Tzu. Her name's Nova. And she's just going to be just this cute little ball of fur. And I'll be sure to do a video with her so you all can meet Nova, the Poké Dog, soon. So that being said, guys, I hope y'all have a great weekend. Goodbye and God bless.